What happened next? Part 2 of her mysterious journey. Hello, and welcome to the Next Level English channel. She walked slowly. The floor under her feet was glass, and beneath it, she could see memories, her memories. Times she had failed. Times she had run away. Times she had been silent when she should have spoken. At the end of the hall there was a mirror. She looked into it, but the face looking back wasn't hers. It was still her, but older, stronger, and smiling. Then the reflection spoke. You've started to understand. The challenge isn't outside, it's inside. The mirror faded, and the red lights turned white. Emma blinked. Suddenly she was back in the classroom, but no one else was there, only the woman. She smiled. You passed, Emma asked. Where did everyone go? They are still facing their fears. What's next? Emma asked. The woman's eyes sparkled. The next train. Emma raised an eyebrow. There's another train? The woman nodded. There are many trains. Each one takes you closer to who you're meant to be. The ground beneath them rumbled. A soft wind moved through the room. Far off, Emma heard the sound of a train arriving. She looked at the woman. I'm ready, Emma said. The woman handed her the small book again. One new line had appeared inside. Part 5. The train to nowhere and everywhere. This is the final part, Part 5, of the mysterious voice on the train. Let's find out where Emma's journey takes her. The sound of the train grew louder. Emma stood by the classroom door. The woman in the red scarf gave her a small nod. Remember, the woman said, you are no longer the same person who stepped onto the first train. Emma smiled softly and walked out. The train was waiting on a track that hadn't been there before. It was different, sleek, silver, glowing slightly. It looked like it didn't belong in this world. She stepped inside. The carriage was empty. No people, no lights. Just a soft blue glow from the windows. The moment she sat down, the doors closed and the train began to move. No sound, no vibration, just motion. Then the voice returned. The same voice she had heard in the first train. But this time, it was warmer. You've done well, Emma. She didn't speak. She listened. Most people run from themselves. You chose to listen, to face what's inside. Emma asked, Where are we going? The voice replied, Wherever you're willing to go. She looked out the window, but there was no outside, only stars, endless stars. Suddenly, the train stopped. A door opened, not to a station, but to a garden. Yes, a garden. Bright green grass, colorful flowers, birds singing softly. In the middle stood a large wooden sign, Welcome to the Answer. Emma stepped off the train. She felt different, like the weight of all her questions was suddenly light. Then she saw them, all the people from the first train, the tall man, the woman with the scarf, the boy. They were waiting, smiling, as if they knew she'd come. Emma walked to the center of the garden. There, on a stone table, was her book. Now it had a title on the cover, Emma's Journey, A Listener's Guide to the Self. She opened it. Every blank page was now filled with words, drawings, memories, and lessons. At the very end, one final line was written, The greatest mystery is not the world, it's you. A small breeze passed through the garden. She looked up. The sky was full of quiet color, sunset, stars, and dawn all at once, and for the first time in a long time, Emma felt peace. End of part 5, and the story. Thank you for listening to the mysterious voice on the train. And remember, sometimes the journey you fear the most is the one that changes everything.